Hello Capricorn, how are you? I hope this finds you well. So we are going to be doing your April reading. It is a general reading, so it may not be able to resonate for all of you. If you want something that is meant for your exact energy, then I do have personals open. And everything that you'll need to know will be in the description box below for you. We are inviting your angels, spirit guides, and ancestors to step in and assist us in this reading today. Let's take a look and see what's going on for you guys. All right, Capricorn. Two of Wands in the reverse. King of Swords. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like there's something that you know that you need to set boundaries with, or know that you need to cut out, or know that you need to detach from, but it's hard to actually take that step to do it. There could be something here that I just feel you feeling pulled in two separate directions, because I feel like even though it's like your heart and head not quite on the same page, even though you know that you need to kind of cut something out, or like distance yourself, detach from something here, you're having an actually hard time doing it. And I feel like that's because you still have a lot of feelings invested into this. But the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse says this is something that's very draining on you. It's taking a lot from you, right? Whether that's mentally, emotionally, it's just draining. It's exhausting in its own way. And it's like you know that you need to do this, but it's still hard. The Nine of Pentacles in the reverse can also talk about feeling tied to something. You could feel very tied to it because of the feelings that you have, or the connection that you have, or maybe the time that you've invested into it. There's something here that is, causing you to still feel very tied to the situation, even though there's a part of you that knows that maybe it's not what's best for you. Now I got the Ace of Cups in the reverse. It's like you're not receiving back whether it's like you're not receiving back the love or the affection or the attention or the effort that you're putting in. And that's why you know that you need to distance yourself from this. It's a lot of unequal give and take here. So their energy. They got the Seven of Swords. The Hermit in the reverse, and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, I feel like they're not willing to take a look at their part in things. The Hermit is a card of introspection, self-reflection, seeing things about yourself. In the reverse, it's like I feel like this person isn't willing to do that. They're not willing to take a look at their self here. They're not looking at their part, not willing to take accountability, responsibility. I do feel like this person has either they have some trust issues, or they're not the most trustworthy, okay? And they're not willing to look at that. Some of you guys could be the ones that have the trust issues because of this person's actions, and they're still not willing to realize it's almost like they're getting upset with you, mad at you, like, oh, I can't believe we're still talking about this, or you don't trust me. But they're not taking accountability for the things that were done that cause you not to be able to trust them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't get this way for no reason. There's consequences. Even on the Seven of Swords, it does talk about consequences. There's consequences for the choices that we make. If we're going to make those choices, we have to be willing to deal with that, the good and the bad. It's like this person made the choices, but they're not wanting to deal with the consequences that come from that, the cause and effect kind of energy that goes with that. So there, the Ten of Swords. It's almost like with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like we never get along. We're not on the same page. We're not going to be able to make this work. They could be like at this space, like, oh, I don't even want to deal with this anymore. I'm ready to just end this. We're always fighting. You're always bringing up old stuff. Like, that's kind of what I feel like. But it's not really that old. And I feel like they're the ones that, they're just not wanting to deal with the effects of the choices that they've made. We're just going to put it like that. And I do feel like it could be causing a lot of problems. And I feel like at the end of the day, you recognize where, you know, it's not really worth you dealing with, and it's probably best for you to move on. But you've invested a lot into this. You've been through a lot, and you love this person. You know, so I do understand, you know, some things are just easier said than done. We can know that something is best for us. It doesn't make it easier to do. But, you know, it's realizing too where, you know, you're giving a lot of compassion, forgiveness, understanding for a person and the things that they've done, the choices that they've made here. And they're not giving any of that back to you. You know, they're not giving that same compassion back to you for being upset, for still hurting, for having trust issues. Show me the immediate future of this situation. Got the Tower, transformation. It says realization, life change, and liberation. I feel like some of these realizations about this person and about the situation, you know, even this person's like realization that maybe you guys are not on the same page because they're not willing to take accountability and you're having a hard time. You know, there's realizations on both part here, but I do feel like it is leading to some kind of change, some kind of Tower moment here. Although I do feel like this Tower moment at the end of the day, is it going to be hard? Yes. Is it a blessing? Yes. You know, it's why it says liberation here, because it's freeing you. Especially in an area where maybe you feel like you're not strong enough to do it yourself. And Capricorns are extremely strong and extremely resilient, but you're still a human. Okay? You're still a freaking person, Capricorn. And maybe it's like, you know what? This Tower is coming in to help you so that you don't have to do it all on your own. Potential outcome. Knight of Cups in the reverse. Having a change of mind, a change of heart about this person. I feel like you're getting a new dream and vision as well. Getting a new dream and vision. Because you're recognizing where you can't have that dream and vision that you have for yourself with this person. Yeah, Spirit says you can't take them with you. You got the Two of Cups. There is somebody out there that is more in alignment with you. Okay, that is in perfect alignment with this dream and vision that you have for yourself. The kind of relationship that you want, the kind of partnership that you want, the kind of life you want to have. We have lost. A cycle. And this can't be over. So I feel like this is somebody that you've been in a cycle with. It's been hard to let this go on both sides. You know, there is going to come a time when this person is going to have regrets. This person is going to realize what they've lost. But by that point, you know, you're going to have already closed out this cycle. And you're going to already be with somebody who is in perfect alignment with you and what you want. We're going to take a look. This is some advice or something that Spirit wants you to be aware of or to be working on at this time, or just take note of. It says, given enough time, we can get used to anything. This can be a positive or a negative thing. We can get used to being uncomfortable. We can get used to being mistreated. We can also get used to leaving somebody behind. We can get used to living without them. Face your fears and your tough feelings. So on the this is reminding me of a quote, and it says, everything that you want is on the other side of fear. And I feel like that's what I feel here with this, face your fears and your tough feelings. Because the reason that we don't want to leave somebody behind is it's going to hurt. That's a tough feeling. We're going to have to grieve. That's a tough feeling. We might feel lonely. That's a hard feeling. You're being asked to face those fears. Face those hard feelings, because everything that you want is on the other side of it. And just as you've gotten used to being mistreated here, you've gotten used to the hurt from this, you can get used to healing. You can get used to being on your own. You can get used to being free. But that is what I have for you, Capricorn. If it resonates, let me know. If it doesn't, check out your other placements. Everything that you'll need to know, whether it's about this reading, scheduling personals, my Patreon, the tarot course, all of that stuff is in the description box below for you. If you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you want personal prayers for any reason, just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. But if this is where we part, thank you for being here and for supporting me, and I will see you soon.